안녕하세요. 저는 Sunny입니다. Hey guys, it is Sunny here. Welcome to episode 14 of my Trying Demos series. As you can see from the title, not only of the video, but on the screen, it is the Inquisitor that I am playing today. Okay, welcome to our demo Inquisitor. Enter the city of Kogenstein. Konigstein? With us and dip into an abyss of humanity and dark mysteries you, a dedicated Inquisitor in God's service, are tasked with revealing. This demo of the Inquisitor throws you straight into the market of the city. There you will begin your mission and experience several major features of investigation within the game, as well as the first combat encounter. There's a tournament to be won and tough questions to be asked. What are you waiting for? You would like to leave your feedback or report any unusual behavior in the game in the demo, please email our team via support calypsomedia.com. If you enjoyed your time in Königstein, you can purchase the Inquisitor here. Okay. We're just gonna play. I hope everyone's day is going well so far. This is going to be a very short stream because I'm only going to be playing this demo and shoving off and relaxing for the weekend. So yeah, let's get started.
They thought they had Christ in their grasp. They thought they could do with him as they pleased. Thus did they mutilate him and nail him to the cross. They laughed as he promised his vengeance would fall upon them. But he stayed true to his words. The earth they trod upon ran red with blood. The cities they resided in were engulfed by flames. Having witnessed their defeat, they hid amidst the faithful. They thought they would be safe. They were mistaken. Ever steadfast Inquisitors, masters at discerning subtleties and signs, followed their trail. With the words of the Scripture did they convert the heretics. With fire did they cleanse the witches. By their hands were the deceitful vampires impaled. In the name of Christ and for his eternal glory!
Welcome to Königstein, Master Inquisitor. My name's Bertram, the guard captain.
Mortimer Manadine, licensed Inquisitor, in service to the Bishop of Hez-Hezron.
The Holy Office informed us of your arrival. I must admit that I'm surprised by the purpose of this visit. I don't believe there's a vampire lurking in Königstein. There hasn't been a recorded sighting of one in these parts for what must have been a century.
That doesn't mean there isn't one here.
Facts.
Fair enough. That's why my men and I will do our best to assist you. As far as we are able to, of course.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm just following the mayor's orders, so it's him you should be thanking, not me. If you wish to express your gratitude personally, go to the fair. He's attempting to raise funds there today. My men will show you the way. Now, please, excuse me. I need to check on the outposts at the other gates.
You were right.
He's an Inquisitor.
I told you. I spotted the Inquisitor's insignia right away. Only they can wear those.
Bloody dog catcher.
Quiet, fool, or you'll bring trouble on our heads.
Yeah, what did you just call me?
He meant no offense, Master. He doesn't think that at all.
Don't play me for a fool. Your commander will hear of this. He will administer your punishment.
Don't do it, Master. The captain will throw me out of the guard. I beg you. Have mercy. Why? Isn't today a celebration of Christ triumphant?
Jesus teaches us not to forgive those who trespass against us.
Please. I'll do anything for you.
Anything?
I swear by the broken cross.
What?
The captain mentioned there's a fair currently being held in town. Where exactly?
In the town square. You can't miss it, Master. But be wary of ruffians. Them sons of whores are always lurking in the stands.
Do you know anything about a vampire? One is supposedly lurking around these parts.
I haven't heard anything. How about you?
Me neither.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna turn this up because, like, I cannot,
What's gonna happen to me?
for the life of me, hear this
I'll
game.
find you. Should the need arise, then we shall see the value of your oath.
Okay, well, because I need to hear, like, what? Okay, hold on. Sound, okay. Everything's at 100? Except the master volume. Okay, hold on. Yes. Journals, see the current objectives. On this day we celebrate Christ's triumphant, an annual fair for which Königstein is famous, is being held in the market square. I'll gladly stop by to find out if it is truly as impressive as folks say. I shall also use this opportunity to have a chat with the mayor. Also, let Inquisition an afternoon. Yes, hi Marco. Sorry, I was just reading everything. Vampire. I'll read the other name in a second. The vampire. According to the Holy Office, the bloodsucker has made a cozy nest for himself in Königstein. However, Bertram doubts its existence. It's possible that the fiend has skillfully blended in with the townsfolk. Finding the creature will not be easy. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Bertram is the captain of the town guard. He seems like a decent man. I think he can be trusted. And town guard. The guards posted at the gate on the day of the fair have grown a little too big for their britches. They're simpletons who enjoy being lazy and gossiping. I heard one of them referred to me as dog catcher. What an uncouth thing to say. Damn right. No clues, because we haven't done anything. The 22nd of September in the year of our Lord, 1533, the Holy Office sent me to Königstein to investigate the case of a vampire supposedly prowling the town. As an Inquisitor, I don't expect a warm welcome. As a tireless servant to our Lord, I believe that He will put good people on my path who will aid me in seeing my task to completion. Alright. Vampire game. Yeah, I think it is. I haven't, I got this demo a long time ago. Player guidance. L2 and R2 to see places and objects that are of interest to you. Prayer will lead you by casting a beam of light in your next destination. Okay. That's interesting. So this game is probably gonna have some jump scares in it.
Thank you, Jesus, for not letting me compromise in pursuit of the truth.
What's that? That's weird. I don't like how it was black. Okay.
You receive. The hour of Vespers approaches. Attend Mass and celebrate our Lord's triumph. Light the votive candle.
Let me skip. Yeah.
Thank you. We'll cast the first stone.
Yeah, I don't like that part. That really bothers me.
You receive.
Christ will probably get by on a prayer. However, one shouldn't ignore an opportunity for a conversation with God when faced with such.
Is that my character speaking or is it someone else? Alright, we're gonna skip that one because I'm getting weird vibes.
He stole my shirt skin.
Gold may like this game. Yeah, she might. Where'd he go? This the kid? Did I lose the kid?
That cursed hood got away. So be it. I'll get him some other time.
What the heck? It's Friday, speak of the heart. Yeah, those are facts. We were just talking about you, Gold.
Christ who is vengeful. Fill my heart with the desire for vengeance.
Yeah, I don't know. That really creeps me out, not gonna lie. I would so rock that game. It's just the... Can I jump over that? I can't? Okay, I have to go like all the way around. That's crazy. Yeah, that leads to a dead end, which is dumb. I mean, I had to go in the other direction, but there was something blocking the path, so I'll pray again, I guess. Yeah, it says it's right over there, but I can't really get to it, so I'll go this way. Started playing Elden Ring again, especially Shadows. How's that going? No one can convince me to play Elden Ring, not gonna lie. Some of the videos I've seen, I'm just like, yeah. I'm trying to get to the fair. Mako is doing a good job in Elden Ring. See, when I prayed, it was leading me back to that door, but then when I actually went back, it was like, just kidding. Is this not the market? I guess this isn't the fair for some reason. Play a little bit of Dark Souls 2, man. Yeah. No one can convince me to play that game either. I saw, a YouTuber by the name of DB Geek, and some of the stuff that was going on in that game, I'm just kind of like, that's crazy. There's something over here? Is the Inquisitor out? I would assume so. As I sit here, third day on, the fish are hardly drawn. For me, little do they care. Took to hiding, I know not where. Ideal is the spot, my friend once said. Not that I'd think myself misled. Oh my god, I have to... Let me sit closer. But when I said something's amiss here, I heard it's your patience, I fear. And so I sit bored and still, in green-blue depths, I'll stare, I will. But as I am with fish fraying, with another, my wife's playing. How do I know? Let me tell you, these waters conduct every tone, and so did reach me, my wife's moan. Oh! Okay, so I run on home. I do not stray, nor do I roam. As I slip through the door, and think that bastard done for, I find my wife in bed, as one might, yet there's no one else in sight. But the truth was quick to surface, where his pants do him disservice. My dear Helga, foxed by that louse, I will not have it in my house. Angered by my sweetest darling, I return to the fish snarling. And so I sit with my rod wet, though nothing will bite, oh I bet. A bad fisher and a bad lover, that's what I am, I now discover. Ouch. Many places of Kogenstein, you will come across collectibles in the form of various notes or letters. The more you find, the more extras you'll get. Extras will be available in the main menu. Well, that was unnecessary information that I didn't need to know. I would think that I wouldn't need to discover a letter about a dude's wife cheating on him. But okay. That's what we're doing now. All that filler documents. I really don't like how the shrine will light up, but it'll be red like that. That's so ominous to me. And I know I keep saying that, but like it really is. It bugs me. Skip.
Thank you, O Lord, for justifying the means that lead to the end.
Yeah, I don't like any of that. What's this now? Since a few springs back, thugs from the Fish Gang have roamed the streets of Königstein. They assault and steal from the locals and visitors alike. One of their hideouts is somewhere in the harbor. One could find it by following the stench of rotten fish, but no one in their right mind would set foot there. Not even the town's guard. No, those almighty heroes interfere only when there's blood running through the streets. Anything less and those sons of a fish fart are free to do whatever. The thugs come out most eagerly whenever the townspeople are most carefree. The upcoming celebration of Christ Triumphant will be a perfect chance for them to relieve a few festive drunkards from their savings. Okay. So we got some sort of fish gang in which the town's guard aren't doing anything about. And on top of that, I think I'm going the wrong way. Because of course I am. Let me just go back the way I came. As soon as I start going the wrong way, I know that's when I'll have had messed up. Okay. Order prepared for Guido von Harrison, mayor of the town of Königstein, country of origin, Kingdom of Poland. Quantity 30 flagons. Devil's Vintage is an exquisite beverage, both healthy and pleasant. The greatest consolation the human body can know. Amazing for both stomach and heart problems. Stimulates circulation and prolongs life. Warms both body and soul. Ever present at the tables of Polish nobility. Distilled from grains gracing the sun-warmed fields of Sandomierz. From a distillery practicing art of extracting alcohol since 1405. 30 flagons sounds rather cheap. Where the hell did he come from? No one expects the Sunny Inquisition, that's funny. No one expects the Sunny Inquisition. Okay. I really don't know where I'm going. I think I was supposed to catch that boy that I was running after earlier, but I missed him. I lost track of him. So is this where the... What the hell? Have I gone in a circle? What? Because then they opened the gate and I went through? What? Girl, what map? Pretty sure I read that. Kid dressed in rags appeared out of nowhere and snatched my shearskin pouch. Oh, that doesn't help me. And no, I don't have a map. I just need to figure out where it even is at. So according to the map, looks like you need to do this by memory. Girl, what? What the hell are you talking about? No, I think my chance was just to find the kid. The kid I accidentally let get away. I wonder if these are actual Bible verses. This is a long ass loading screen. Hopefully it didn't freeze. I definitely hear like the sounds of festivities going on, but I don't see anything. Okay, do I need to just I'll put the controller down. I don't know if the game froze or not, y'all. I don't know. It would be very unfortunate if it did. Yeah, maybe I should have checked about the Inquisitor demo. Inquisitor demo loading screen. Okay, I might have to restart this if I even can. But I'd have to exit out of the game entirely, which might kick out the stream. So I'll be back, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna try this again. Because I was wondering why some of these things weren't working. I'm not rereading all that. Okay, so I think I have to... catch the kid who stole...
Christ would probably get by on a prayer.
the thing.
However, one shouldn't ignore an opportunity for a conversation with God when faced with such.
Alright.
Attend Mass and celebrate our Lord's triumph.
Lord Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone.
Today we celebrate Christ's triumph.
Okay.
Praise his bloody work.
Okay, now we're gonna run into the kid.
And the nails and forks. He stole my shirt.
Hey, this is the third attempt now at trying to play this game. Or playing the demo for this game. So that was a power outage. Dude, get off my fucking screen. Frickin' bot. Okay. I'm not even gonna worry about anything. We're just gonna go straight into whatever. And even if he's like, oh, we should pray, well, too bad. We're gonna keep going.
First approaches. Attend.
Christ will probably get by in a prayer. However, one shouldn't ignore an opportunity for a conversation with God when faced with such.
Alright, we're gonna skip this.
Nails and thorns. He stole my shirt skin.
Okay. We went here. Wait, how do you... Bruh. You go away at the end?
You dash there.
Thank you. This kid is fast, though. Looked like he ran. Okay, I was gonna say, it looked like he ran this way. Woo! Y'all, I be pressing. I'm like jamming down this L3 button. Where'd he go? Wait, where'd he go?
That cursed hood got away.
God.
So be it. I'll get him some other time.
I was actually doing good and I just didn't see where he ran off to. But he has my weapon. Alright, whatever. Let's hope it doesn't freeze again. And that the power doesn't go out again. Straight ahead. Sort of? Straight ahead. Alright, please get to the next screen. Thank you. Okay. We don't know where the kid went off to. We're gonna check out the shrine real quick.
Lord Father, protect me from sin, so that I may cast the first stone.
I just personally don't really care for the black smoke that appears, but whatever.
To all dare
daredevils who don't shy away from a challenge. A tournament is being held to win the favor of the queen of last year's Mama's Parade. The winner will have the honor of entertaining the beautiful Liliana during the Mama's Parade, which will begin tomorrow after the Vespers service, as is customary. Anyone can try their luck. The entry fee is but 1 silver angel. Reach into your purses. The collected funds will go toward building a new monument to Christ Triumphant. One majestic enough to eclipse that piece of trumpery from Phoebus. Well, well. The Inquisitor himself graces us with his presence. I'm happy to see you, Master. I am Guido von Hertzen, the town's mayor.
He's the guy I read about.
It is nice to meet you, Mayor.
What is your name, Master?
Mortimer Matadine.
Mortimer. I'll be sure to remember that.
Girl,
Emissaries
nobody
of
asked
the
you.
Holy Office rarely visit us. I do hope that Captain Bertram gave you a proper welcome. He's a soldier through and through. He can come off as blunt and boorish, but I've yet to meet a better soldier.
His behavior was befitting of a guard commander. He brought you no shame.
Excellent. I'll gladly speak to you later, but now I must attend to a certain matter. And the tournament, of course.
I only wish to thank you for offering assistance in catching the vampire.
If you truly wish to thank me, take part in the tournament. You'll be mixing business with pleasure.
I shouldn't waste time on idle merriment. Although, since the monument to Christ Triumphant is at stake, add my name to the list.
I'm so happy! The other contestants looked insufferably boring, but you're something else. I noticed it immediately.
Well, I'm far from ordinary.
You'll be the king of the Mama's Parade, which necessitates that you wear the proper attire. Not far from here, there's a merchant who deals in fancy clothing. Buy a costume from him, even if it's only a mask. Meanwhile, I'll attend to my errands. I will see you later.
I'm just glad I freaking got somewhere. Participation in the tournament is voluntary. If you want to learn the mechanics of the game, find 3 places of competition and complete tasks. Carry the pail to the indicated position. Defeat the fencing master. Find the costume stands. Well, that looks more like puppets. The puppet show.
Upon reaching Golgotha, the centurion in command of the legionnaires gazed upon Jesus and said, "Hop up onto the cross I've set up for you." Jesus obeyed the command, as he didn't want the centurion's work to have been for naught.
That's
However,
crazy.
his time upon the cross was brief. It's pretty uncomfortable up here. He longed for his freedom, so he broke the patibulum and leapt to the ground. "You destroyed my beautiful cross! Woe upon you!" The centurion threw himself at the Messiah, sword in hand, but Jesus did not allow him to strike.
He who raises the cross dies by the cross.
He seized the broken arm of the cross and struck first. Emperor Tiberius became wroth upon learning that. He decided to deal with Christ personally. "You killed my loyal servant. It'll cost you your head. That I swear." "Here's my payment." Jesus snatched the centurion's sword and cut off Tiberius's head.
What?
Thus fulfilled the oath and payment of one head. The Emperor is dead. Long live Jesus triumphant, our Lord and everlasting King! And that is how Christ claimed the throne of the earth.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, well that's the fencing master. I gotta find the costume stand. What does this say? Dear residents of Königstein, kindly refrain from disrupting the renovation of the townhouse. The contractor is aware of the delays, and your comments, inquiries, and mocking the workers won't speed things up. Entering the construction site and scaffolding is prohibited. There have already been 4 fatal accidents, 7 people were injured, and 1 person is missing. Everyone wishes for the work to be completed as soon as possible, so flinging eggs or tomatoes at the construction workers, calling them names such as twat, losers, or bozos, or trespassing on the construction site will be severely penalized by the town guards. That includes both being thrown in a dungeon and corporal punishment. Secretary of the Mayor, Guido von Herzen, Theobald Schematic. Okay. Yes, I know about the collectibles. Okay. It has nothing to do with anything. Sorry, y'all. Okay, what is this over here? You are not the costume stand. You are also not the costume stand. I'll just look at the stands one by one. I was gonna use the prey ability to see if that... Okay, eavesdropping. Eavesdropping helps you gain information you need. To eavesdrop, find a suitable place to start listening. I mean, because of all these people that I've been not listening to. No one's really saying anything anyway. Eavesdropping, targeting. To start eavesdropping, find a suitable target and focus your sights on it. Well, none of these people are saying anything.
I've never seen bigger ones in my life. Only the Spanish way. Did you see the milk jugs on Helga? Sure did. I've never seen bigger ones in my life.
Why was this chap beheaded? They say he pissed on His Eminence's boots while drunk.
It's good he didn't shit in them, or they'd torture the poor bastard.
Is that the guy who's on the thingy earlier that we saw?
Captain Dieter, you mean? Haven't seen him.
He was here a moment ago. Look, he even left some flour behind.
The hell?
Sure did. I've never seen bigger ones.
Did you see jugs on Helga?
Sure did. I've never seen bigger ones in my life.
I hear she likes to hump, but only the Spanish way.
What way is that?
How should I know? I've never been to Spain.
Jeez.
I bet you have to grab her by those jugs like a bull by the horns.
Jeez. Okay, but that last one was utterly useless. Ooh.
What happened to you, lad?
What? Can't you see? 3 lowlifes jumped me near the market square. They beat me bloody and then robbed me.
By the Lord's sword, what are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you.
I've no flour, Mayor. I got mugged on my way to the fair. They took the money, the sacks. They even took the wheelbarrow.
Damnation. I hope the horse sons shit themselves bloody. Pardon my foul language, Master. You try to do something for the town. You have a noble purpose, but you just can't win. Oh well.
That was weird. Okay. Okay, but for real though, I'm trying to actually find the... Okay. Beer's much healthier than water, so have your fill and enjoy yourselves. Monastic beer with herbs and honey. 1 silver angel. Excellent beer brewed by the friars of the Benedictine Abbey east of Königstein. Intense herbal taste with a subtle flavor, subtle hint of honey. Yokel, beer strong and thick, 1 silver angel. Exquisite beverage made in the tiny village of Tinitz, and brewed in a brewery founded by local peasants. Very cloudy, gets you as quickly as the beauty of a young lass would. Liliana, beer with herbs and blossoms, 1 silver angel. Brewed in honor of the Queen of the Mummers Parade. Beautiful Liliana, bold taste with distinctive floral notes. Perfect for a lass, but will please palates of men as well. Okay, that's great. Okay, but who the is this guy? Who the is this guy? I was just trying to find the costume stands. But for some reason it's hard to do that. That's the fencing master. Is there any way to find these people more easily instead of just talking to everyone? I don't see anything that even remotely resembles costumes. Okay, but who are these tools?
Hey, children. Have you heard any rumors about a vampire?
A vampire? What's that?
Lord.
It's a monster. Granny said it has long fangs and can fly. Andy likes to drink blood.
Blood? Why blood?
To live a long time.
So, maybe my grandpa is a vampire? He's got to be 100 years old. Why are you laughing?
Okay, but for real though, where the heck is the... Alright, I'm just gonna go talk to that stupid fencing dude.
It's the same punk who robbed me.
Okay, I have to catch this dude this time.
Ruffian! He went there! He stole my purse!
But he turned the corner, right? I'm not bugging. Cutscenes are dumb. What the hell? Okay, but he...
Snot reeks of rotten fish.
There he is. I was like, kid literally can't be far. Is the kid the vampire?
Made me lose the scent. Did he get rid of the stench?
Got you. It's not him.
Is it not?
Let go! It hurts!
Show me what's in your hand first. I saw you take it from a town person's cart.
It's just an apple.
What's your name? And where are your parents?
I'm Amelia. And my parents and siblings are dead.
Of course they are.
They all died 2 years ago from the plague of pox.
So, who looks after you now?
Nobody. I don't need anyone looking after me. I can look after myself.
By stealing.
I was hungry.
You won't fill your belly with just anything.
What are you gonna do with me? Hand me over to the guards?
Give the apple back and be off. Just don't tell anyone you stole it. It would be better if you said it fell from his cart. Off you go then, and eat your fill.
Oh, that was the costume stand. Maybe that girl will be useful later.
It's the Inquisitor.
Welcome, Master Inquisitor. How can I be of service?
Inquisitor? Well, we're colleagues then. Name's Roland, Master Executioner.
Mortimer Manadine, licensed Inquisitor, in service to the Bishop of Hezron.
If you need help, stop by the dungeons. I have a few toys there that will certainly make your job easier. Well, Merchant, you've wasted enough of my time. Got anything for the Executioner?
Here are the mask and costume of the Merry Executioner from Tianon.
The butcher who disappeared off the face of the earth a few years ago?
He was a devil. So devils dragged him under. He's sure to be dancing in hell as we speak.
Poppycock! Piss off, or I'll give you a good lashing.
How did the mask of the Merry Executioner from Tianon find its way to a merchant's stand?
Look at it, Inquisitor! Beautiful, isn't it?
What's going on? So he just wants to kill everybody?
What did you dig up there, friend?
It's been a while since I've had a vision. Why would Christ decide to send me one now? What is it he wanted to tell me?
What's with you, Inquisitor? You seem at a loss for words. I bet you'd like to buy the costume of the Merry Executioner for yourself. Absolutely not. I was first.
Damned headsman. He paid with gold he got from a convict on the scaffold. I saw the wretch put a coin in his hand, begging for one clean cut.
What do you mean? Didn't it take him 3 swings to behead the man?
The butcher revels in cruelty. Supposedly, he lost his position as royal executioner. You're better off taking your own life than letting him lay his mitts on you.
From where did you get the mask and costume of the Merry Executioner from Tianan? I knew him, so I know that he considered the jester costume a shameful symbol of degeneration and brutishness, which is why he hid it. No one knew where.
I bought it, Master.
Don't lie or you'll end up in the pillory.
I'll tell you everything, my lord. Don't hurt me. An old lady sold it to me. One I met on the road leading through the woods. I saw her dog digging out the Merry Executioner's outfit. I'd seen the man many times in the past, so I immediately recognized the mask. I paid a fair price for it.
Your words stink of lies.
It was as I said, I swear.
I'll get to the truth one way or another. I'll be back if I discover you played me for a fool.
Okay, prayer. Clue acquisition. Praying lets you uncover what's hidden beyond the veil. Those objects may be useful during your investigations. Find a needle in a haystack. A list of convicts who will be granted the honor of being beheaded during the celebration of the Christ Triumphant. Alvin Icorchen for desecrating the majesty of esteemed Cardinal Ansgar von Niedrig. Ebert Langer for double manslaughter. Leonard Zolk for mugging on the side of the road. Eric Kraus for an assault at the whorehouse. Frank Malcher for deserting the garrison. All executions will be carried out by Master Executioner Roland, famed for his steady hand and fervent passion for his craft. What is this?
You have to pick up the pail, move it to the end of the white line in a vertical position, and then place it in the hole that's been made there. If you drop the pail on your way there, you'll have to start again from the beginning.
Okay. Damn!
Slipped from my hand. You have to try harder, Master, because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
Let me go again. Alright, this one, and we're going up. What the
fuck's sake. Do not fret, Master. Try again.
I'm gonna try again. I don't care how many times this takes. Oh shit. I didn't think it was gonna switch to the R2.
You seem to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Shut up. So it's gonna be L2. L2. Damn it!
Slipped from my hand. You have to try harder, Master. Because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
I was actually doing alright. I'm actually pretty hungry. Okay. Damn it! Hold on.
Do not fret, Master. Try again. You seem to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Yeah, hey Michael. I hate this part. I'm pressing it way too early.
You have to try harder, Master. Because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
Fuck off. I don't see what I get this is like an optional thing. I don't know why I feel like the Inquisitor might be a vampire. Damn it!
Fuck's sake. Do not fret, Master. Try again.
My 20th try, basically. For real? For real? For
you seem
real?
to be short on strength. Left home without breakfast, did you?
Ah! Shut up! I know, right? What?
You have to try harder, Master.
Oh my god.
Because you don't seem to be doing so well so far.
Marco, am I high? Is there something wrong with me? It's like a dick game.
Finally.
Right. Bastard. I don't even get anything for that. That's so stupid. Alright, find a needle in a haystack. I guess that's this dude.
The town's treasury must be empty.
Maybe not.
To raise funds personally.
No, Master Matterdine, it's not as bad as that. The holiday tournament and fundraiser
Bastard.
are simply old customs. Sadly, citizens of Königstein are beginning to suffer from poverty. There are fewer and fewer daredevils willing to join in the revelry. And this year, our goal is a lofty one indeed. However, I'm not certain if the funds we raise will be enough to achieve it.
Oh well.
Surely the Cardinal will boast your finances. After all, we're talking about building a monument to Christ Triumphant.
I wish I could believe that. Unfortunately, His Eminence considers generosity on par with wastefulness.
Oh my word, that took so long. Alright, we gotta defeat this stupid fencing. I know it's not a requirement to do these, but... Alright, where's that tool at? It's like right here.
Finally, an opponent. I was starting to put down roots.
Okay, but how do I play? Okay. Thank you. Combat. Because I was trying to read it on the left side, but I was like, you know what? Y'all better give me some direction. Because I'm like trying to see, but also not get hit. Okay. Combat. Light attacks. Light attacks, square, are fast and harder to dodge. Use them against slow enemies to gain advantage. Be careful though, light attacks can be parried and leave Mortimer or the opponent staggered for a while. Okay.
Good. Again.
I have to do...
Excellent.
I can't see? Block is helpful when being overwhelmed and in need of a breather. Block will easily deal with light attacks, but blocking a heavy attack might leave Mortimer or the opponent staggered for a while. Okay. Oop!
You are supposed to guard. Good.
Okay. Perform heavy attacks. Heavy attacks are slower, more deadly, yet easy to dodge. Use them against staggered or slow enemies. Blocking a heavy attack may leave Mortimer or the... So everything just leaves... Okay. That's what I was doing earlier.
Oh, putain. Oh, pardon.
Okay. Dodge. X. Dodge is useful for avoiding damage. It can also be used to gain distance from the enemies. Oh, my bad. Okay, perfect parry. Perfect parry R1 is a powerful move that can leave the enemy staggered and create an opening for further attacks. To perform a perfect parry, the defender must use it when an enemy is about to land a hit. The enemy will then stagger, making an opening for attacks. Okay.
No. Encore.
I can't see. Okay.
Enough. Time for real combat.
Ow.
Sacre bleu.
the camera will fucking... Ow. This is boring.
I rarely meet my betters. You've given me a valuable...
I couldn't really see with the camera because the camera's going everywhere. I was like, golly, game. Yeah, go to the underworld, look for more clues, find a needle in a haystack. Alright, I don't know what this needle in a haystack is, so we're just gonna look around. Is there anywhere else that I have not gone yet? This is like a long demo.
Look, Inquisitor. I put your silver angel to good use.
You bought the dog instead of food.
I saw it at the stand with masks. The merchant's son was tormenting him something awful. I couldn't just ignore it.
It looks like the mutt I saw in my vision. What's it called?
Don't know. I haven't named it yet.
Girl.
How about friend?
Yes, it suits him. And I think he likes it. How about it, friend?
Take good care of him, Scam.
Don't worry, Inquisitor. He'll be happy with me. Let's go, friend.
I wasn't wrong. It's the dog from the vision. I wonder how it ended up at the merchant stand. Maybe I'll find out in the Unworld.
I don't know. I just know I need to get the fuck out of here. I wonder what the needle in the haystack is, though.
Thank you, Jesus.
Alright, bro. Like, I wonder if he's actually... Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. I really wonder what the needle in the haystack is about. I have 2 points to go after. Either that way or that way. Let's go to this one.
There's a needle hidden somewhere in the hay.
Okay, so we're gonna cheat.
Find it. You can use the tools that you see on the table.
What table? This one.
This task is utter nonsense. What should I choose?
Alexander the Great didn't bother with untangling the Gordian knot. He just cut straight through it.
Am I supposed to chop the hay with my sword?
Have you gone mad? It's just a haystack, not your best friend. The sun's out. Use
And what's your business here, eh? Off with you. Go on.
I think she was gonna say magnifying glass.
Oh. The scam probably meant the magnifying glass. She wasn't wrong. It'd be easiest to just burn this damned hay. There it is.
Well, sir. That's it? Yep, that's it, y'all. That's crazy. Okay. Another collectible. Ingredients. No! Don't care. I'm not gonna read that. I'm already hungry too, and they're trying to...
Journey to the Unworld.
Unworld? What? Okay. Yeah, because like, I don't like how the cross looks.
Our Father, who art our King, bereave us of our weakness, lest we forgive those who trespass against us. Draw out evil from darkness, so we may be vanquished in thy name.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. He's got armor on and stuff now. What? Okay, I gotta look at the... Okay. The Unworld. You came to the Unworld to uncover the truth. Your life depends on the light that emanates from you here. When you lose it, you die. Oh, that's awful. Can I look at my journal? Witch hunt. Okay, but there's 3 things here. Okay. Okay, shards. The light beams visible during prayer will show you the locations of the shards. When you gather them all, you will experience sanctuary vision. What is that? Okay, I thought that was a path to walk on. Light wells. The light well is a place where you can hide. Activate it to extract light from it. This will create a barrier that the murk, cannot penetrate. You will also regenerate your light. Okay, well, we'll use it anyway. If you die, you'll be reborn at the light well. Okay. Okay, this definitely looks like areas that I'd be able to fight at. Ah! What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? The Merc. There is a being in the Unworld that will constantly track you. It is the Merc. Beware of it. That doesn't tell me anything. Do I have to get this?
Should have sold me the mask.
He'll frickin' run. So basically it kind of like saves your progress as well. That's interesting. Alright. I gotta remember where I came from. Brood of the Murk. Some islands in the Underworld are controlled by the Brood of the Murk. Made of darkness, phantoms will attack you if you get in their way. Prayer will help you bypass them.
Your amulet betrayed you.
Sanctuary. After collecting all the shards, you go to the sanctuary. You will experience a sanctuary vision there. Okay. But where is it? Like... here? Guess so. Okay.
Should have sold me the mask and costume when I was asking nicely. Witch. You're probably wondering how I knew you for a witch, hmm? Your amulet betrayed you.
We'll meet again, knave.
Ugh.
I don't think so.
Farewell, friend.
Interesting. Horror game. Shit, this shit might as well be honest with you. Talk to the nearest merchant.
I must have some wine. The Homeworld drained my life force as usual. But first I'll have words with the merchant. Damn peddler lied to me. He didn't buy that mask.
All these people I'm passing by, we can't buy wine? I have to talk to that stupid merchant directly?
You lied to me, merchant. You didn't buy the Mary Executioner's costume. You took it from the old lady that you burnt at the stake.
How do you know all this?
You can't hide the truth from an Inquisitor. Didn't you know that?
Forgive me, Master. I didn't want to speak of it in front of my customers. They wouldn't buy my wares if they heard... she was a witch. A real witch. I did a good deed by killing her. You would have done the same in my place.
Give back the Mandrake amulet you took from her.
I don't know. What should I say? What do you think, Mako?
The Holy Office does not tolerate lynching. Only licensed Inquisitors are allowed to sentence people to the stake, and only after a thorough investigation. You are not a licensed Inquisitor, are you? Guards!
Yes, Master?
The merchant violated an inquisitorial prerogative. Take him to the dungeon.
Leave me be! I haven't done anything wrong! She was a witch!
Get your fucking hands off my father, you scoundrels!
The mouthy punk was tormenting the dog. Put him in the stocks for an entire day. Let the children throw some horse dung at him. It'll teach the punk to treat lesser creatures with respect.
With pleasure, Master.
I don't know, y'all. I literally just picked something for those last two.
And what about the stand?
In the name of the Holy Office, I hereby confiscate the merchandise to cover the costs of your trial. Seal this lousy stand once he's locked in a cell. Unless the people steal everything by then.
No. I beg you. It's all I have.
Damn, now I feel like I was too harsh on
Now
him.
that this is settled, I could use some wine.
Okay, but where's the wine stand? Because I've walked past some stands for a minute now. I was gonna say, is this not the wine stand?
Is your wine any good?
Finest Rhenish vintage, Master Inquisitor. Sweet as the body of a virgin, and strong to boot.
Pour a rummer.
That'll be 5 silver angels.
$5? That's highway robbery.
Rhenish vintages have gone up in price recently.
Well then, drink it yourself.
Blasted Inquisitors. It's always the same with that lot.
There you are. Do you have the mask?
By the Lord's sword. I completely forgot about that.
Men, you have time until tomorrow. Now come. You'll walk me home. On the way, you'll tell me why you were dispatched to Königstein. If it's not a secret, that is.
It's not. Everyone will be talking about it soon anyway. The Holy
Is she the
Office received
vampire?
news of a vampire prowling the town. I am to see if there's any truth to it.
A vampire in Königstein? This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
The
Connecting
Holy
scene.
Office hears much more than ordinary people.
So then, how do you intend to find it?
I'll start with the inns. I'll listen to the rumors. Ask around with the staff and the regulars.
Then you should definitely stop by the Frisky Mermaid. It's the town's most popular inn. The fat innkeeper is likely to know about everything that's going on in Königstein.
Girl, I'm walking you home. You need to keep walking. I don't know where your home is. And I had a feeling there were going to be some ne'er-do-wells.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, y'all trying to jump me? Okay. Oh, I forgot how to fight. Damn. Ow. Okay, I need to back up. Damn. Why are there so many? What? I blocked that. Can I get the fuck out of the way, game? Even the game knows. Okay. That's bullshit. Oh, I'm about to die. Hold on. I can't see. Can't. Literally, I guess I gotta keep dodging. This camera angle is atrocious, though. God, just kill me. Golly. Do I not have any powers in real life? Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay, cool. Ow. The way the camera just like follows you and instead of like actually
Damn robbers! Kill them! In the name of the Lord!
instead of like actually I don't know, I hate that.
We are grateful for the rescue. You've arrived just in time.
Such was God's will.
Yeah, where the heck were y'all?
I don't know. Didn't recognize any of them.
The heck?
I know that one from the harbour. Must have been part of that gang.
We've been looking for you, mistress. The Cardinal asks that you come to the cathedral post-haste. You? I don't know.
Well, I just came here.
Mortimer Matadine.
Licensed Inquisitor.
In service to the Bishop of Hezron.
Forgive the insistence, Master Matadine. Welcome to Königstein. I shall inform the Cardinal of your arrival. His Eminence is currently preoccupied, but he will certainly wish to speak with you later. Come to the cathedral between the first and second tolling of the bells for Vespers. It is the time of day when the Cardinal talks to worshippers. Do not worry about the bodies of these villains. The town guard will dispose of them.
Tell the Cardinal that I will be there.
Please forgive my brusqueness, Mortimer. This assault made me lose my composure. Sadly, I must leave you here. Duty calls. I'll see you tomorrow at the Mama's Parade.
Please tell me this,
Really? And she works for the Cardinal. Good to know.
Actually, they all look... Okay, sorry, I was not reading the comments. Combat is like Ghost of Tsushima, except this not. Welcome back, High Gold. Why are they attacking you? I don't know, it was just a gang. He parries rather slow, he does. He looks unpolished. Actually, they all look unpolished.
They reek of rotten fish. That small-time ruffian had the same stench about him. Maybe he was working for them. The Cardinal's soldier mentioned a gang prowling the harbor. If I found that hideout, I could recover my sureskin. It's worth a try.
Or if I go to the harbor and possibly end up not finding any fucking thing. The bandits who assaulted Liliana and me carried the same stench as the small-time ruffian. Maybe the punk was working for them? Cardinal soldier mentioned a gang prowling the harbor. If I were to find that hideout, I might be able to recover my sureskin. Characters, Bertram. Bertram is the captain of the town guard. I thought I read all this. Guido von Herzen is the mayor. Appears to be a kind-hearted fellow. Liliana appears to be a confident coquette, and her beauty cannot be denied. It's hardly surprising she was chosen to be the queen of the holiday mummers parade. I bet most of the local men start drooling as soon as they see her. Sure, they're all dreaming of accompanying her during this year's mummers parade. However, the honor is reserved for the fair's tournament winner. Alright, I already read that. Small-time ruffian. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've had any frickin'... Well, there's 2 pages. I mean, or not. Okay, wait, hold on. Executioner Roland. Grim brute with a nasty burn scar across his mug. The man's appearance perfectly suits his profession. That much is true. Merchant. He appears pleasant at first glance, but in reality, the peddler is greedy and deceitful. Amelia, the girl, appears to be an orphan. She probably lives on what she can find or steal in the streets. She's a feisty one. Has more spunk than I did when I was her age. According to the Holy Office, the Bloodsucker has made a cozy nest for himself in Königstein. However, Bertram doubts his existence. It's possible that the fiend is skillfully blended in with the townsfolk. I read all that. It appears the Goldheart residents of Königstein do not have as much as a scrap of knowledge regarding the vampire. Nobody seems to have seen or heard anything. It said page 2, though. Why are these characters like lit up? Traces of flour. The Mills Princess has left a clear trail. Stench rotten fish, witch's amulet, and jester costume. Do I really have? I don't have it. I don't have the jester costume. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I don't know why these won't clear up. Liana does not know anything about the Bloodsucker. She only suggested that I inquire about it at the Frisky Mermaid Inn. The innkeeper is supposedly privy to all the town's happenings. Okay. Somebody has a second page. I think it's Liliana. During the scuffle with the robbers, Liliana suffered a cut to her arm. I don't understand why she became so wroth over it. After all, it turned out to be a scratch. Seems Liliana is in service to the Cardinal. I'm curious as to her duties. Wait, did I miss something? Okay, that's what I thought. Wait, something is still lit up. Okay. I had a bunch of other characters. The merchant's son, a pimple-faced punk with sadistic inclinations, a mean look in his eye. Someone ought to teach this snot some discipline. The Merc poses a mortal threat in Unworld. It stalks anyone who dares to enter its realm. There's no way to defeat it. The only course of action is to avoid it. Friend, a dog that used to belong to a witch that was burned at the stake by a merchant. Mutt is large and strong-willed, but also friendly. The Cardinal's soldiers. His Eminence has a private army. His leader doesn't inspire trust. The habit is the only thing that sets him apart from the second-rate thug. Okay, so we're just going to the harbor. I thought we'd go to the Frisky Inn, but they said go to the harbor, so that's what we'll do. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually like hitting the pray button to know exactly where I need to go. Okay, it's literally right ahead. I don't know why he stops running. Alright, let's exit. Let's exit here. Now have you found the kid? No. He appeared a second time and I accidentally ran into a girl. Find the bandits hideout in the harbor. Yeah, they had me encounter him a second time, and then like he went around a corner in the cutscene, but then in the actual like gameplay itself, he wasn't going in that direction, and I was just confused because I was like, well, which way am I supposed to go? So yeah, I lost him. I don't know if that's intentional. Wait. I think I just went in a circle. I spent like 80 hours looking for him. That's crazy. Right there. Right to my right.
Fish. Maybe it'll lead me to the gang's hideout.
Alright, let's use this shrine thing first. Skip.
That's the first stone.
Skip. Okay. Man, I'm here. Inspect the stench of rotting fish. Well, it depends. Where am I heading to? Like, I don't... Since a few springs back, thugs actually think I read all this the last time. And I can't jump over anything. I can't open gates. I know, you'd think it'd be easy, but it isn't. Way signs. By interacting with way signs, you will learn where the main city points, where the city main points of interest are. Okay. I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna remember. Not gonna remember this. I'm not even gonna pretend like I will remember it. Like, I would need the legend in front of me the whole time. I'm not doing that. Screw that. Okay, follow the stench of rotting fish. Okay, well, we got fish here. Which means they can't be far, I would guess. Why? Why do you want me to show the legend again? Is this not where the... No. I know you wanted to help. I appreciate you wanting to help. Oh, this just lead me back to the festival? It did. God damn it. I know the controls now. It's Baldur's Gate all over again. I wouldn't know. Never played it. Never will play it. I'm just thinking about food right now. Okay. I feel like sometimes I'm like trying to make out the words that he's saying, but like I kind of feel like he's speaking in Latin. I think I was onto something about the rotting fish, but like now I'm just not encountering anything that's rotting fish. No, it does take place in alternate Europe. Yes. There it is. I was like, where's the actual scent of rotting fish? Like, hey! You little bastard.
There's no lock. The door's been bolted from the inside.
You have a sword, use it. Oh, I'm sorry. Why he didn't just use his sword?
Spare me, sir. I beg you. I have children.
I don't care.
Have you heard anything about a vampire?
It's what the noble folk call us. The have-nots. They say we suck the town and its funds dry. But it's been years since anyone's heard of any actual vampires.
Who sent you after me?
A woman eyed us in the harbour. She wore an expensive Venetian mask, so I didn't see her face. But her voice seemed familiar. She was wearing white gloves and paid with silver.
Do you know who I am?
Inquisitor! The whole town's been talking about you.
And yet you decided to come after me.
A man can't say no to coin when he's got none to feed his children.
I should kill you, but I will spare your life.
Are you playing Dragon Age?
Should you
No,
meet the woman in the
hey,
Venetian
Jujutsu.
mask again, tell her that an Inquisitor is not easily frightened.
Damn, I should have killed him. He tried to reach for his knife. This is the Inquisitor demo. All I did was hit him on the head. It seemed like he died.
Strange coins.
Okay. Search the hideout. Whoa. Everything's just filled with darkness. The heck?
Poison. Bloody fools mixed that wine with sureskin. They must have mistaken it for something.
Oh, God.
Serves them right. Just a shame they used it all. They're dead.
Okay, but where's the kid at? Wasn't there a kid who, I guess he must not have drank any. Ugh, there's fish everywhere. I mean, I searched the hideout. What fucking more do I need to look at? I guess this is before they went from rags to riches. Okay, here, and this is what I was missing.
My pouch for sureskin. I was right.
And what's this?
A map?
A city map with underground entrances marked on it.
Could be useful. There's nothing for me here.
Okay, fast travel. The tunnels that were drilled under the town make for convenient shortcuts. Look for entrances on the map to make use of them.
Time to look into the vampire case. I hope they've got good wine at the Frisky Mermaid.
Oh, God. Started glitching out. Shoot, I wish, man. I wish it was the end of the demo. Sorry. No. Am I enjoying the game? Not really. I think, I feel like I would enjoy this more if, maybe if the combat was a little better. It was like use the map, but I don't remember the button to use the map for. I need to talk to him about.
Do you know a woman who wears a Venetian mask? An expensive one.
Half of them wear such masks, Master. Each prattling on about how her mask is special, but they all look the same to me.
Oh yeah, someone's at my door? Solicitors. I thought it was UPS. Expecting a whole package. Girl, what package? What are you talking about? Ain't none for you? Also, all the things that I give you? Come on now. So I don't know if I want to order food from the McDonald's app directly or just from Uber Eats, which I already have like Uber One on. Yeah, some collectibles around here. Dear brother-in-law, I'm writing to you of an urgent matter. As I'm sure you recall, I told you about my fishing ambitions nearly a year ago. Fully glad am I to inform you that I have built the boat of which I spoke so much. The work took several months out of my life. I have worked my fingers to the very bone each and every evening. Countless splinters have dug their way into my hands. I seem to have forgotten a wee detail, however, namely, how the hell do I move the finished boat from under the house? This man really built a boat under his house. Okay. I must admit, I did not expect it to be such a hassle. And help is nowhere to be found. The neighbors all but ridicule me. They've been calling me Master Sailor, King of the Waters, and Captain the entire week. My dearest brother-in-law, you are my only hope. Visit us in Königstein at your earliest convenience. Your sister will welcome you gladly, and I, by your helpful hand, could deal with the problem and finally set sail. With you on board, needless to say, I'll procure a bottle of the finest liquor, and no storm will ever stop us. Best regard, Albrecht. Message from Cthulhu. That's funny. Oh, wait. I was trying to get that other thing. I order food straight from the kitchen. Yeah, I don't have like I have food, but I just don't. What the fuck?
Did anything happen?
A harlot's been murdered. Gruesome sight.
Everyone's pointing. Inside here, or? Nope, over there. Okay. These people are drunk, aren't they? I know you guys are probably like, why are you praying now? The Order 1886 don't look as good as I remember. I honestly thought of playing... Why are they just all...
Must be from the outhouse.
Oh my gosh.
Call the town guards.
We've already sent for them, Master.
What's everyone staring at?
Okay, we gotta get her out of here.
Get out of here, Scamp. It's not a sight for children. Give this to the owner of the Frisky Mermaid Inn. Tell him to prepare a room for me for the night. There's a silver angel in it for you if you do a good job. But if you rob me, I'll find you and burn you at the stake like...
Dude! I wasn't expecting him to say that. Dang. Examination. Examination is useful for finding additional information scattered around the crime scene or on an object of interest. To start examining, interact with the object of interest. That's terrible. Examination. Targeting. After your examination starts, control the camera with the left analog stick or the right. And right analog stick. If something looks odd, it's possibly worth examining. Look for oddities and point the camera at them in order to observe and note the observation. God. This is too much for me. thick is all. That's crazy. Someone was murdered.
Twisted ankle. The poor girl tried to run away.
This is awful. Turns to the camera.
Bruise on the face.
That wasn't even close to the face. Fuck.
A piece of cloth. Could it belong to the murderer?
Probably.
A blunt force wound. It appears someone knocked her out first.
Why would they take her kidneys, though?
Scratched knees. They weren't the cause of death for sure.
Maybe someone saw something.
Great, now I gotta go eavesdrop. There's somewhere for me to sit? Yep.
So, the bloodsuckers are still around, are they?
In Koenigstein? It can't be.
Well, there's this one doctor. I heard there's none better at bloodletting. He'll put leeches on you to suck the disease right out. But he'll also drain your purse dry, the bloodsucker.
Alright, let's... Oh, what's in here?
Familiar face.
Yes, it's Roxanne, a whore from Burgundy. I saw her around the inn. I even made use of her services a few times.
Alright.
She was good at her job.
Alright.
Half the town's humped that one.
Dude.
I don't know. I'm not from around here. I arrived only yesterday for the fair.
Don't you know? Satan! It's his doing! He messes with people's heads.
The way I see it, you're all fucking suspects. You, me, all of them. Fuckers.
That's crazy. Alright, we got one more to find. Here it is.
Aye, that it will. Folks say there's this special whore in town. A hermitite,
Oh,
Aphrodite,
God.
something. She's got both a fanny and a prick. So you and your old lady can ride her together. They say lines are forming to see her. That's how eager to fuck she is.
Alright, those last two were not necessary, for real.
Well, I found out quite a lot. Something stinks of piss here. Maybe someone was using the outhouse while the murder was being committed.
There we go. Ooh! I expect to find him that fast. Another chase, bro?
Don't hurt me, sir.
Oh, God. Another vision.
I did nothing wrong.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Get up. You're coming with me. And don't try to run, or you'll feel my sword. Hey, you there. Get over here.
Yes, master?
Where's Captain Bertram?
Interrogating guests at the inn.
Who's this bum? And how did he get his hands on a Cardinal soldier's coat?
I hope we'll find that out soon enough. Watch him. I must have words with your commander.
I'm innocent, master. Shut your mouth, you filthy bastard! No one's asking your opinion.
I didn't think to ask him. He was just pissing me off because he just ran. Like, you have this knife, which you don't even, like, you didn't commit murder or anything, so, like, I'm just like, why even run? Like, he should have just said, alright, I didn't do anything. Dog? Friend?
Hello, friend. Waiting for your snot-nosed mistress.
What? What? Hold on, I can't see my objectives. Go to the inn. Okay, that's where I'm at.
The innkeeper seems to be fond of garlic. I hope that scamp's making arrangements for my room.
Oh my god, a lot of people to interact with. Biggles was filthy like a dog. The cook's only good for the gallows. He'd make the executioner's day. Beheading this son of a whore will put him out of his misery and the suffering of this inn's innocent customer. Ludwig Ulbricht. The food's disgusting but cheap. That means it's good. Thomas Paris. Rooms are clean and neat. Nearly no rats or cockroaches. Duran Spiegler. Pork wasn't fresh, so sent it right back. Innkeeper refused to return the coin, though. Highly not recommended. Matthias Gessler, excellent food. My stomach turned merely 3 times. Meals and chambers of the highest quality. I did not notice any misconduct. The Frisky Mermaid Inn is my regular destination when I visit Königstein for the annual celebration of Christ Triumphant. Affordable prices, comfortable, clean chambers. Because if it, who really leaves in reviews? And it's supposed to be like 14.35.
Here, Carl can vouch for me. I was having a beer with him.
Tis true. Tis true.
Captain.
Forgive me, Master, but I don't have time right now.
I know what happened. I saw the corpse. I came because I managed to detain a pauper who was behaving suspiciously near the crime scene. Your men are guarding him outside.
Off with you.
He was wiping blood from this dagger.
A strange blade. I've never seen any of its ilk.
Nor have I. That is why we must approach this case with due diligence. Especially because the murder bears the marks of a ritualistic killing.
Ritualistic?
The victim's kidneys were removed.
How horrid.
That's not all. The suspect was wearing a coat like those worn by the Cardinal's soldiers.
A pauper? How is that possible?
I assure you that a thorough interrogation will help us determine the facts. I would like to conduct it personally, preferably in a place that's meant for such purpose.
As you wish, Master. I shall lock the suspect in the dungeons.
One more thing, Captain. I came to the defense of a lady named Liliana today. We were assaulted by robbers in an alley.
The commander of His Eminence's soldiers informed me about the incident. He failed to mention Liliana, though. Odd. Residents of Königstein know the girl serves the Cardinal. They also know that His Eminence doesn't tolerate attacks on his people.
Attend to this pauper, Captain. I wish to talk to Master Manadine in private.
Is something wrong with you?
It's just garlic. My stomach doesn't agree with it, and the innkeeper uses rather excessive amounts of it. Ooh. Luckily, the wine provides a measure of relief. Sit down, please. I would like to talk about the task that brought you here, Master. Do you really believe there's a vampire hiding in town? It's absurd. There hasn't been a vampire attack recorded around here for nearly a century. I would know if it were otherwise.
I assure you that I wouldn't have been dispatched to Königstein if there weren't grounds for it.
Preposterous. I believe the Holy Office should look into a different matter. Strange events.
I don't think he's a vampire. I think he knows who the vampire is, though.
For years now, the town's been the setting for a dispute between the Cardinal, whom the have-nots hate, and the universally adored Countess Isabella. The harlot's murder may be a part of that conflict, as could be the assault on Liliana. I have my suspicions, but no concrete proof. I know that the Cardinal keeps his secrets in an office that only his monks can access. I've also managed to ascertain that there's a secret chamber at the Countess's palace. My spies were not able to infiltrate it, but you, Master, you just might. Should you accomplish it, the truth would be revealed.
What truth?
Right.
As I have already said, all I have are suspicions, but the inn is not a good place to talk about this. These walls have ears. I must leave town today, so let us meet at the City Hall in 2 days' time. By then, you'll have become acquainted with the case. If you decide I'm right, I'll introduce you to my Persian and tell you everything I've managed to find out so far.
Your Persian?
Yes, my Persian. The only one I trust. What say you, Master?
This is not why I came here. But all right. Perhaps we'll catch two birds with one stone.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you. Your station as Inquisitor should guarantee your safety, but proceed cautiously nonetheless. Just in case, I'll announce that you're helping the captain catch the harlot's killer. It will explain your interest in the case. See you in 2 days, Master Madadine.
I don't know why I do this to myself by like hopping on.
If God put the mayor in my path, then he certainly had an important reason for it. Maybe that will lead me to the vampire.
By hopping on stream and then just not eating beforehand. Literally just shooting myself in the foot by doing that.
Sure did. I'll be back in the morning to collect the silver angel you promised me.
I'm happy to have you under my roof, Master. The servant girl will get your room ready.
You're like, this doesn't feel like a,
The first tolling of the bells. Time to go meet the Cardinal.
Oh, thank God. I was wondering when this was gonna end. Golly. He's a vampire, he's a vampire, he's a vampire. I swear I thought the game was gonna keep going. Please don't do this. Nicolas Cage is a vampire. End of demo, thank God. Alright, y'all. I guess that was the Inquisitor. Yeah, so, did I enjoy it? I can't say I don't know. I think it's interesting. It's an interesting concept to have basically a religious organization called the Inquisitors. Honestly, that makes me think of Star Wars, but I digress. Except they're not religious. They work to hunt what seems to be supernatural beings or like witches and things like that. And I thought they kind of are like witchers, yeah. except they don't have any, I would say they're not as good of witchers as actual witchers. Like, witchers have, like, superhuman strength and, like, just, you know, a plethora of other things, where it seems that the Inquisitors only have, like, heightened sense of hearing, a heightened sense of smell, and they can go to what's called the Unworld, where they find clues of things that happen to other people and things like that. And you also fight in the real world with real people, and also in the Unworld with things of the I think they call them broods of the Merc or whatever, something like that. And the Mercs are indestructible for now. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. I did not like the combat at all, to be honest with you. I feel like if there was any area of improvement that the game itself could have, it would definitely be that. I also don't like the fact that the first time I booted this up earlier, when the stream, it froze when I was going to the festival area. I didn't like that either. Like, I literally had to exit the demo and reload it. I don't know if that's a thing in the actual full-length version of the game, but I'm not willing to try that out. Although this is a very interesting concept, I think I would be inclined to watch someone's playthrough of it on YouTube, because that's how interesting it is, but not actually play the game myself, if that makes sense. But yeah, I am going to add this game, obviously, to the demo trying demos playlist that I have on YouTube. It's gonna take a minute because the stream cut out. Well, I had to exit the stream entirely the first time, and then the second time I ended up the power went out very briefly, so that wasn't fun. And then the third time was when it actually worked, and then there were no interruptions. I'm gonna read the comments real quick. Gonna face the mercs, real talk. Got you. Think you may like Expedition 33. Never heard of it. Definitely send me a video or something about it, Mako. Don't forget to censor. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna censor that part. I'll probably use I've been using Clipchamp to combine videos and stuff like that, but I might just have to do a little bit more work on this one, because I was not expecting to come across like an actual bare body. So yeah, and that's also something that deters me from playing this game, because I didn't know that was gonna happen. Whenever I play demos, y'all, I pick things that I've never played before. So I'm just saying, those are things that I don't know anything. I don't watch any trailers. Well, I watch the trailer, and then I'm just like, huh, that seems interesting, and then I just download it, and then I don't watch anything related to it. I don't watch any playthroughs. I don't watch any demo playthroughs of it. I just download it, and then it's in my library. So I go into these demos just as blind as I go into games that I play for the most part. Yeah. Also, you said, Mako, I can edit after you merge the vids. Okay, that'd be cool. It's gonna be a minute though, because Clipchamp takes like 2 hours, I think, from start to finish. And then, yeah, and then I'll figure out how to send the video to you, if you want to do it. So this video at latest might be ready by like Sunday, give or take. We'll see how long everything takes, but it'll be up by the next stream. I did figure out what game I'm going to play next. I know I always do that as a tradition. Whenever I play demos in between games, I tell you guys what exactly is coming up next. And the next game that I'm going to be playing is I don't know if I really want to say it, but I will. It is the Batman Telltale series game. It's something that's just been sitting in my library that I just haven't played. Yeah, and hopefully this isn't something that's super short, because if it's only like 7 sessions, I don't know. I will have to resort to other games like Shadow of Mordor or either the first or second games. I'm not really sure because I don't have longer games yet. Again, my husband has not played the what's that shit called? He hasn't replayed The Legend of Dragoon for me, and I have not either transferred the data from the PS4 to the PS5. I do not have PlayStation Plus, so before anyone's like, why can't you just transfer it through the cloud and get it from there? I don't have PlayStation Plus, okay? So I cannot do that. So I'll think about it. I don't have the funds right now, because if I'm being perfectly honest, the next game probably would have been Final Fantasy 16, or it would have been One Piece Odyssey, because that was really fun as well. So yeah, I think what I'll do is play the Batman Telltale series again. Hopefully that game will carry on for at least the entire month of May. We're in May now at the recording of this video, 2025. And if it does, then that'll give me some time to be able to purchase Final Fantasy 16, and then that would be the next game. Which then I probably should play the demo for 16, for episode 15 of the demo series. Yeah, I think I might do that. So, Batman Telltale, then Final Fantasy 16 demo, and then Final Fantasy 16. Hopefully, depending on how long Batman Telltale game is. So, that is subject to change, of course. Anyway, so what about Shenmue? I don't have that game. I don't know what it's about. I would have to see a trailer, at least, and see like playthrough and stuff like that, because I'm not willing to sign up to play anything. As y'all can tell, I'm not with really playing horror games, so horror games are out for sure. And thriller games. The only one I was kind of considering was that game with the kids in it. I can't remember what it's called, but I think I played the demo for that, and I think I was scared shitless, so I don't think I'll play that. Anyway, I will see y'all on Tuesday. Again, we'll be playing Batman Telltale series. And hope everyone has a great weekend and a great start to next week. And I will see y'all Tuesday afternoon. Annyeong.